Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the trading. In fact, the summary of my personal trading. Now, tonight is in fact Thursday, the 21st of May 2009. Thursday, 21st of May 2009. Tonight, ladies and gents, very, very frustrating night. We had some great market moves, and yet we got really nothing to take advantage of. I say that, we got a reasonable return. You'll note in some of my videos, in fact, a lot of my videos now, I'm encouraging you, if you're starting to trade, please only go for a 5 to 10%, maybe 15% profit per night. Don't set your goal on 30, 40, 50 until you really know what you're doing and you can enter with multiple positions. But let's go for 10%. Literally, let's see how we go. Now, tonight was the 21st of May. We actually have a bad bias tonight. For those building up an archive or saving my videos as a favorite, you will note that on a bad bias night, we are now using half profit targets. That as well as the four touch rule tonight proved to be absolutely invaluable indeed. Now we got into the session. Let's run through it quickly. We got into the session. First thing we picked up was a big picture buy signal. Absolutely textbook big picture buy, no questions asked. Actually looked like it was going to run onto profit really nicely. Now for those that are following my archive, you'll know we use a 3-point target on big pictures, 1.5 half target due to bad bias, and look what happened. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Even if you were using the four touch rule, ladies and gents, guess what? Get out at 1.5 points. I know it's only 7.5% return, but it's 7.5% return. Now have a look at what happened. It just bopped along, bopped along, bopped along, bopped along, and in fact, we didn't go anywhere. You see here, this comment took half target due to bad bias, presence of the previous low, the gap, and today's high. All of these black lines up here, ladies and gents, were creating an enormous resistance to an up move in the market. Ultimately and eventually that actually won the day, and we actually started to move back down, literally move back down, taking us through to the end session. Now here comes the big run that I was talking about. These are the big runs I wanted to take advantage of, but we didn't actually get a signal, so we had to eat humble pie and just wait for the next one to confirm. Let me show you the afternoon, or the after session. All right, here we are at the mid session. Here I've expanded this to make it easier to see what I'm going to talk about. We ended up coming back in a downtrend here, and we actually didn't pick up a signal, a TI signal, to actually take it back down. So we had to wait for a while. We then picked up this big picture buy, which was great until it was wonderful until we actually turned around and we started to head south. And actually, we ended up in a downtrend against our buy signal. Now there wasn't really a clear sort of four touch rule here. Maybe half a point worth of profit, but then again, I didn't get out, ladies and gents. I didn't get out. I waited and waited and waited. 3-point stop loss. We did get teased. In fact, just down here, 2.25 points against us. It was a little nerve-wracking. You'll note I've got this big picture buy here, but because of the poor price action, it gets a black arrow. It's technically a signal, but again, the price structure moving into it is very, very soft indeed. So it's a no trade on that one, even though it does reinforce our first buy signal. Bopped along, bopped along, bopped along. You note here, ladies and gents, four touches absolutely at this at the price level here. Then let me bring it to the right hand side of the screen. This 895 price level, 895, 895. It just keeps on trading it and trading it, trying to get above it, and it can't. All right, so profit was takeable, and I certainly took my profit at 895. What does that mean? I actually got out of that trade at a 1/4 point loss. A 1/4 point loss. Trading is trading. Now we move along here, and guess what happens? We come to the end of session. That 4-point four touch rule proved to be very valuable today. Again, right at the end of the session, you note that I exit with the M1 and the M2 pointing down and a big red arrow. If you had have waited for that, ladies and gents, you would have actually lost just on 1.5 points on that trade, losing a 1/4 point. Because of the four touch rule, I was quite happy to do that. So all in all tonight, not a very impressive result. We've just got on 1.25 points, or 6.25%. So not a very good night, but then again, it's 6.25%. I am trading tomorrow morning Australia time. I'm trading the last couple of hours of the US cash market. So have a look at the video update of how we go on both the 144 and the 233 tick charts. Have a great night, ladies and gents. Have a great night. Thank you. to thank you for listening, and if you want to save me to your favorites, and or in fact even subscribe, I'll keep you up to date on a daily basis as to how we're going. Have a great day, ladies and gents, and bye for now.